So here I'm going to show you what colors I'm using, because at the beginning of the video I can't decide what I'm going to do. So this is what I'm doing. I'm doing purple, teal, orange, and gray for his claws. And then he's going to have a white belly, white teeth, and white eyes because he's blind. So there you go. These are the colors I'm using. Everybody. Okay, so everyone wants me to do a tutorial on my Hobblegrunt, Gruff. This guy's from How to Train Your Dragon 2, just like the Skull Crusher. This guy is really a mishmash of Courtney's dragons on How to Loom Your Dragon. His head is done in the same sort of way that the bone napper is. It's 3 parts that are all connected. And then he's got the bone napper's wings. He has a neckline like the Speed Stinger. So I mean, he's sort of a mishmash. The legs of the big toothless. But I kind of figured this would work the best for him. So here we go. This is what he looks like. I think I'm going to do different colors because I don't want 2 that are the same color. So these are the colors of him in the movie. Although in some pictures his bottom jaw is green and in other ones it's purple. So then the one I'm going to do for this tutorial, I think I'm going to use light blue, dark blue, and I don't know, light green, I guess. I don't know. I suppose I could just do these colors, but I've got more of the blue and green, I think. Let's see, where's the purple? Teal, I've got plenty. I suppose we can do the same colors. We'll just do purple, teal, and orange. Okay. And I'll save my blues for my TARDIS that I'm going to do. So, this takes 2 looms. It's pretty complicated, but not nearly as complicated as my Skull Crusher. So, this should be much simpler. So, we're going to start out with our 2 looms in the square configuration. I'm going to do the straight parts first, and then we'll switch our loom to the offset. So this is going to be for his tail fan and his legs. And then I think everything else is offset. Let me look. Body, belly, tail. Yeah, everything else is offset. So, crap, now I lost the paper. Okay, so the tail fan is going to be, we're going to go up the loom sideways again like we did for the Skull Crusher's shells. That way we can get it wide enough that it fans out. Okay, let me get my colors together since I was originally going to do the different colors. If you're new to looming, you shouldn't be doing this. I would advise on his head that you do the bone napper first on Courtney's channel. Because it's, well, I guess you could do mine and then do hers, or do hers and then do mine. It's very hard to do. It's not complicated, it's just hard to do. Because there's only so much room on the pegs. So there's teal, I need orange and purple. Orange. Sorry, I thought I was ready for this, and apparently I'm not. So I'm going to do these guys first, and then we'll move on to the head, because we might as well get the hardest part second. Orange, teal, purple. Oh my god, where did I put the purple? There it is. I'm going to make piles so that we're not reaching across all the time. And you guys have to wait for me to set this up, which is ridiculous. I should have been ready. Okay. So, purple we don't need a lot. We'll just put that there. Some orange. Some teal. Okay, so, first things first. We gotta start. We're gonna start with 4 rows of purple. These are double banded, so 2 bands at a time. And we're gonna go up this way. No. No, no, no. Wrong way. I need to turn this around. Because we want it to end on these. Okay. So you want to set your loom up. If you're right-handed, you want the open ends of you want the arrows to the right. If you're left-handed, you want the arrows to the left. Just so it's easier to get into the pegs to pull. Okay. Now we're going to start with purple on this side, because if we did it the other way, we'd be ending on the wrong side of the tail fan. So I'm going to do 1, 2, 3, and 4. Okay. And then we're going to do purple on this one. Is that a P or an O? I guess it's P. Purple. And then we're going to do a purple sideways. And then we're going to do a purple that's not, we're going to do a diagonal one. But it's not going to be to this one. It's going to be all the way up to this one. So it's a farther stretch. Like that. Right? No, I'm an idiot. Sorry. We do just want this angle. Just a regular angle. I don't do those long ones until later. Okay. Then we're going to do orange. Whoops. And that one's going to be angled like this. And then an orange one here. Then this one is going to be teal, because he's got spots. So teal here. And then 2 orange. Orange. And orange. Okay. And then this row. Purple. And then it's orange, orange, teal. Orange. Orange. Teal. And this row is orange, teal, orange, orange. Then this one is purple, orange, orange, teal. Okay, and then this one is orange, teal, orange, orange. And then we're gonna have a purple, and whoops, sorry, that was my watch. Purple going this way, and orange, teal, orange. Now we're going to use our little crochet hook, and we're going to make little extensions for the ends of these, and they're all going to be orange. So we're going to go 1, 2, 3 times around, so there's 4 loops. We're going to do a double orange. And these are just going to be like little tips, which I guess it doesn't really matter. So I do just 1. this? Yeah. Okay. So this is gonna go, these are gonna be our end caps basically. So there's one on this one. And we're gonna go 1, 2, 3. Double orange. This goes on this one. 1, 2, 3. Doubled. And that goes on this one. Yeah. And I did not chart this guy out when I made him, so I worked on this on my breaks and on my lunch when I was at work, trying to figure out. I took pictures along the way of some parts, but I didn't chart everything out. So this one is going to have the cap, a doubled orange, and then another doubled orange. So that one's 2. And this one goes here. And then this one's going to do the same thing. So it's going to be the cap. 1. Oops. And another one. Okay. And that goes on here. And then these guys are each just going to have the cap and 1 doubled band. Just makes these two, the middle ones, a little bit longer. 1. 1, 2, 3, and then 1. Okay. So now, there's that. This is what you should have so far. Make sure you can see it, because it's a little hard to follow. The pattern is just so he gets the little spots in his tail, because he has little teal spots all over his body. So there's that, and then we're going to use guess we'll use orange for the cross bands, or for the horizontals, I mean. Okay, so what did I do for these? So it's going to be triangles pointing towards us this time. 2 bands each. Okay, and then we're going to do 2 on this other side. 1 and 2. Then we're going to do a doubled band from here to here. And then doubled bands on these 3. 1, 2, 3. Then we're going to put, oops, lost my paper. We're going to put a double band, whoop, now I'm shooting rubber bands across the room. A double band across these 4. Hopefully it'll stretch that far. And it doesn't. So that must not be what I did. I must have just put 2 bands. Yeah, that works. 2 bands across these 4, where those 4 end pieces are. So it's going to go like that. There we go. I thought it was a double band. It's not. Okay. Now, we can loom. And we're going to loom up so we end over here, because this is where it's going to attach to his tail. So I'm going to do, let's see, we'll start over here. Except I have to find my rainbow loom hook. I'm using a metal hook because this is, some of these are tight and some of the other stuff that we're going to do is tight. So metal hook all the way. The plastic hook will probably break. But at this point, I think anyone that's a serious loomer should have the metal rainbow loom hook or metal crochet hooks. Everyone that does YouTube videos seems to use the Boyer hooks, the crochet hooks. I haven't bought one because they cost more. So I went ahead and just bought the rainbow loom. Because my hooks I bought a while ago. This little guy is the one I use for all my little toenails, teeth, eyes. It's really good for eyes. And any other little bit that you have to wrap around your hook and pull off onto other bands. I have another hook, but it's really sharp and it tends to break the bands. So, metal rainbow loom hook to loom this up. Sorry, I went on a little rant there, but metal hooks. So we're going to start on this one, and we're going to go up and end over here. So if you pull on this little tip, you can get your hook in there. It's a little harder because we're going the wrong way, so you kind of gotta fidget with it. I gotta try to do this so you can actually see what I'm doing. Go under and make sure you grab your bottom bands. Pull it over. This one, I'm just gonna go into the teardrop. Whoops, my watch got caught. Go into the teardrop and grab this purple one. And we're gonna bring it over. Now we're gonna go up this one, because these are little offshoots of this row. So we're gonna go up this one and end on that same hook. And same thing, if you pull on there, you can get your hook in there and grab it. Go, ow, I am not doing good. Get your hook in the teardrop and pull off to the side. And you want to make sure you're not getting your horizontal bands. Going for the green one. And this time we're going for this purple one. So if you kind of turn your loom. Okay. Now we can do this row. And it's easy. You just go straight up. I'm going to turn my loom so I can see what I'm doing. And then got that one. And then you got to go under all these bands here and get your bottom band, which is this guy. Missed one. There we go. And see, this is really tight. So if I hold it with my finger, and you can kind of get your hook in there and swizzle it around. Just enough so you can get it on there. And then you can put the hook in. And if you go around a couple times, it loosens that up. Because you don't want it to stay really tight, it'll break when you pull it off. Oh, so you're also going to need a bunch of tie-off bands. Doesn't matter what color. I guess I'll probably use pink since I happen to have it up here. So now we can do these 2 rows, which are easy. You can just go up. It might actually be easier if you turn your loom so it's towards you so you can see the bottom bands. That one's tight, so I'm going to swizzle it. And then go down and get those bottom bands. There we go. this one. Oop. Get those bottoms. You might have to push down to get your bands to stay on there. And then purple ones. And then that one. Okay. So this one has a little, this row has a little offshoot too. So we're going to do this one over here. So get in your little teardrop. And then that one. And then we want this purple one to go over here. Okay. Now we can do this row. Same thing. You want to make sure you get that bottom one. Whoop. Uh-oh, fireworks. It's 2nd of July. Woohoo! Everybody shoot some fireworks. And this one you gotta go under all these bands to get this purple one on the bottom. It's kinda hard to see. There you go. There we go. Now we just gotta tie off these 4. And hold that one. Where's my little bag of used bands? I try to use my same tie-off bands over and over. I mean, there's no point in throwing them away. So let's throw these over here with all the dog hair. Okay. So we just need 4 tie-off bands. And these colors don't matter, you're just going to take it off later. So there's one. I've got some orange ones in here as tie-offs, because those were the ones I was using for tie-off bands for all my other projects, because I wasn't using orange for anything. And then I used a bunch of orange for him, and I needed orange, so I had to stop using orange as tie-offs. And that one just happens to be in there. Okay, so those are tied off. Now, I use a hook to help me pull these off so they don't break. So I'm going to pull these guys off with the hook, just so it's less chance that they'll break. And this one. There we go. Whoop. Now we should be able to pull these 4 pretty easily. There we go. There's our tail fan. And you know, you can kind of fiddle with it to make it the right shape. There we go. So it's gonna go like this, or like this. I don't know which way it'll go. But so here's his tail. So his is actually gonna stand up. So there we go. There's the tail fan. So there's part of this video. And while we've got the loom in our square configuration, we're going to go ahead and do his legs. Now he has little bitty front legs and big fat back legs, like a Tyrannosaurus Rex. So let's do his back legs. Okay. So now we can turn the loom so the arrows are towards us. And I think we can get both legs. Yeah, we can get both legs done at the same time. Okay, so we're going 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 8. 8 down. So they're going to be 3 bands because they're thicker. So first we're going to do 3 teal. I guess we'll start over here. 3 purple. 3 purple. Purple. Seems like I mixed some at some point in his legs, but I guess we're not going to do that because I don't know what I did. Purple. And then teal, purple. 3 teal. 3 purple. And then orange. Because the ends of his back legs, like close to his toes, are orange. So orange, orange. Okay, and then this row is going to be purple. Wait, that's only 2. I need 3. Purple. Purple. Teal. Purple, purple. Oh. More purple over here. Purple. Another purple one. Teal. And orange. And we're going to do the same thing, just on the other side. So we're going to go teal, purple. See, this row is the same as this row. Purple, purple. Then we do a teal, purple, and orange, orange. And then this row is going to be the same as this row. So purple, purple. Oh, more teal. Teal. Yeah. And then 3 purple. Oh, broken band. Oh, that goes in my trash pile. So, okay, broken band. One, 2, 3. Teal and orange. Okay. Now, he has little extensions that are his toes. This is where his legs end, and these are going to be his toes. So, these are 2 bands. So, which one did I do first? Teal and orange. Is that right? Sure, why not? And teal. So these are 2s. 2, 2, and 2. The rest are 3s. Same thing over here. We want to do the teals to the angle first. orange. Oh shoot, I need gray. No, I got it. Good. And teal for this toe. Now, I use, oh no we don't. I guess we'll just use black. We'll use black for his toes this time. I usually use gray for toenails. Oh, there it is. I've got that box up here. I can use gray. Yay, gray. Okay, so for the toes, or toenails, I guess, we go 1, 2, 3 times around, so you get 4 loops, and then a doubled one. And there's a toenail. We need 6 of those. See, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I'm just gonna do them all. And then a double one. And then a doubled one. I just like the way the gray looks as toenails. You can use black. It works too, if you don't have the gray. So that's 4. Slide that down a little bit. Sounds like so there's 5. One more. Double one. I have to keep reminding myself that the camera is pointed at the heart. I'm always going, can you guys see? Can you guys see? And checking the camera, which is my phone. Okay, so there's 6 toes. 3, 6. And those are just going to go on each of these ends. So whichever way you find easiest to do that. I grab the cat band part and pull on it. And then get on the corner of the little U-shaped thing with the hole, and they go on pretty easy. And whoops, that's too far on my hook. It won't come off. Erg. Nope, doesn't want to come off. Let's try that one again. As I said, it was so much easier doing it this way. Now, if you don't know how to use your hook to do them, you can do the same thing. You can go double looped, put it on your loom, and then cap that. 1, 2, whoops, I can't do it this way. 1, 2, 3, and then loom that. If you can't use your hook to do it, if you can't get your brain around that, which is fine. Some people just do it different. I always use my hook. Gonna lose my gripper. I don't know why. I might as well just take the gripper off. Okay, so there's toenails, toes, and then these are the legs. Now we have to put our horizontal bands on before we loom. I am going to use, I think I'm going to use green, or the teal. And you just double it and put it on. Put it on each one, all the way down, until you split for the toes. So we're going to put one on here, and then that's obviously the end. Not gonna have enough. Whoa, that band just broke on me. You will end up, at least I have, ended up with little bumps all over my fingers from doing this. And I don't know what it is. They're like teeny tiny little bumps all along my fingers. Once I got my macro camera, so I'm gonna take a picture of it, see if anyone else has them. Someone said that they thought it might be allergic reaction to the bands, but I mean, I wore my bracelets all the time, like even in the shower, and I never got a reaction on my wrist, but I have them all over my fingers, and I think it's from doing this double banding. I think it's almost like they're clogged pores or something, I don't know. But I don't give myself much of a break between looming, so it's worse on these fingers. So who knows? I'm going to do the other legs, and then I think I am going to stop for tonight. I have to get up really early tomorrow. Okay, so we can put our extra bands away. We don't need any more of these gray ones. Oops, gray. Put the rest of these away for right now. And 5 seconds I'll have to bring them back out. Okay, so we're going to loom up. What I'm going to do for his feet, since these little green ones are on the bottom, I'm going to put those on afterwards. So I'm going to loom the orange one here up, and then I'm going to do that one. That way it's on the top. It doesn't really matter which way you do it. That's just the way I do it. But then if you do it this way, where it's the orange one first and then the green one, you have to do the same thing on the other foot so they match. So there. So it's the orange one first and then the green one. So you can see how they're stacked. So I'm going to go ahead and do this foot so I make sure I do them the same way. Orange one. And again, if you pull on the little toenail, you don't lose your cat band, because those are our cat bands. So orange first and then green. Now, we can go ahead and go the rest of the way up. And you just gotta make sure you don't get your horizontals. And remember, you're pulling 3 bands, so you gotta get all 3 of them. It's hot in here. Okay. And then I'm going to do this row all the way up. I'm going to hold on to my little toenail cat band and get that green one. And then the rest are 3s. And then see, he's got little green spots on his legs too. Whew. Whoa! Loom's trying to come apart. Push that back down. Okay. Okay. So, there's one leg. Now we can do this leg. And again, we're going to go all the way up. So under where we already went, and grab the bottom 3, which is the orange ones. Might need to push stuff down so there's room for all those bands. And last row. Grab your little toenail. And then start grabbing the leg bands. If you did the Skull Crusher, these legs are exactly the same. These are just a little longer. I don't know why I did his legs so long. Probably so he's easier to sit. Make sit. Okay. So, there we go. Got both legs. We can tie off these 4 ends. 1, 2, 3, 4. Grab our little tie off bands. Make sure the Camera's still going. I can't dismiss this. Erg. There. I gotta grab my cord. Hold on. It's telling me low battery. Okay, there we go. Now. Okay, apparently my phone is crazy. It's telling me that the maximum length of this video has been reached, which is bullcrap. Okay, I'm going to try to tie these off again. One. It's only been 40 minutes. I did one that was longer than that. Okay, and these two. Okay, there we go. Now I can pull these off, which they should be good until you get to this this toe. You should be able to pull them off pretty easy. But when it gets to that toe, there, it actually came off easy that time, so forget it. Maybe you won't have a problem. Okay, there's that leg. And then I'm gonna grab this one. Yeah, see, this one is stuck on that, where that toe is, because there's so many bands. There we go. Okay, and I knocked something off the back. What did I knock off? Ugh! My rainbow loom hook. There we go. Ugh. Okay, now he has like bird legs that kind of bend. So, here, let's see. So I did this. I found where this green band is and made that his knee. So to do that, which one is it? The top one? Yeah. So I kind of bend it, and then you want to grab that green one, all three of them, and pull down on the purple ones. And then grab the purple one next to it and pull down. And it pulls those bands to the bottom. And then his leg will bend with a little knee. And then do the same thing with this one. Because see, the leg already wants to bend this way, so we just need to give him a little knee joint. So grab those three green ones, pull up on those and down on those. Grab the purple ones, do the same thing. And there's his little bent little birdie legs. So there we go. There's the back legs. And let's do his little arms real quick. They're little, so they shouldn't take too long. They are, I don't know if I did 3 bands. Yes. Yes, I did. Okay. So we're going to do 4 down. We're going to need some purple. Not a lot. Some orange. And some teal again. And then this time we're going to need a little bit more gray than we used last time, because he has claws on the front. Now these little arms are kind of like the Speed Stinger arms that Courtney does. I just made them a little bigger. So we're going to get them both on one loom, or on our 2 looms. So we're going to go, whoops, drop the purple band. So we're going to go down this row. Purple, teal, purple, orange. Okay, then with 2 bands, we're going to go orange, orange, and then teal, and 2 bands. Then we're going to do gray on each of those. So 2 bands, 2 bands, and 2 bands. Now we're going to do the same thing on this leg, or this arm. In fact, I might, well, we'll do that when we tie it off. Do 3 purple, 3 green, 3 purple. Ooh, the air conditioning just kicked on. Feels nice. And then 3 orange. And then we're going to do 2 orange this way, 2 orange this way, and 2 teal this way. Then 2 gray, 2 gray, oops, and 2 gray. Okay, now we're going to do those little toenails again with our gray. And this guy's already been used, so I'm going to use him to get him out of the way. 1, 2, 3. You just need 6 of them again. So, cat band, and then a doubled. Cat band, doubled. And doubled. So there's 3. I'm just going to go ahead and put them on, so I don't have so much on my hook. 1, 2. Gotta make sure you get all of them on there. Okay, do another 3 of those. You're also going to need white for his teeth, eyes, and belly. But we're not there yet, so. Ooh, need 1 more gray. Okay. Doubled. Okay. So there's, oh, I could have used these guys. Oh well. They'll have to come off. Come on, let go. My hook wants to grab all the bands, but the one I want it to. Okay. Yeah, that way. There we go. What is going on there? Okay. So now we can loom. And what I'm going to do, same thing, I'm going to do I think I'm going to do the orange ones to the middle, and then the green. Which way do I want it? Either way, I'm probably going to put him on his body the wrong way. So, let's do the orange ones to the middle, and then the green one. Oh, first we gotta do the toes. So, gray. Pull on the little toenail. Gray. Oh, these are claws. Not toes. And then this one. This one. I can't reach that one. There we go. So, his little claws are loomed. Now we can decide. I'm going to do this green one, then this green one. I mean, this orange one, and then the green one. So, orange, orange, and green. Then we can go the rest of the way up. You just gotta make sure you get those bottom 3 oranges, which I'm gonna grab the wrong ones. There we go. And you'll know you got the right ones if you got the little teardrop shape. Then go the rest of the way. Purple, green, purple. Okay. Same thing. I'm gonna grab this orange one, and then the green one. And then grab the bottom 3 orange ones on his leg. Green and purple. Now, instead of tying these off, because I'm actually going to make them one longer, I'm going to use 3 purple and tie it off with 3 purple. You just got to hold it back so you can make sure you don't lose any of those. Okay, so now I've got my 3 purple in here. Now I'm going to grab my tie off and go through those. Whoops. But you can't grab those purple ones. And I'm just going to keep grabbing it. So this is how... Seriously? What the crap? Stop messing with me. There. That's just how I just added an extra one. So, I'm gonna grab 3 purple, hold it with my finger, and hold the loom. Okay, now grab my pink tie-off band. And if you turn your hook towards you, there you go. So when you're doing that, you've got your tie-off band, hold the hook pointing towards you so you don't grab those bands. Now we can pull these off, and we should be able to do it with our fingers. There we go. There's his little hand. And then we're going to grab this one and pull it off. You gotta just be careful of this one with all the bands. There we go. There we go. There's his little arms, and his little legs, and his little tail fan. So, when we come back, we're going to be resetting our loom to the offset pattern. So, go ahead with this part. Do your legs, do your little arms, and do your tail fan. And then come back for part 2 of the Hobblegrunt. Thank you.